Hello, I'm Morijntje. I am a family doctor and I did my training in the Netherlands. I came to New Zealand to explore more about different healthcare system in New Zealand, but also I wanted to explore a little bit more about yoga, meditation, and mindfulness, give more attention to that, and being more connected to nature and see what that does with you. So here as a GP and in the Netherlands as well, there has been an increase of stress-related problems. And the Western medicine is acknowledging that now a little bit more. As Western medicine trained person, I know that we focus a lot on the physical part and the physiology part of the body, and we tend to leave out a little bit more of the mind and how we're feeling, which is more the traditional kind of medicine side, to have a more holistic approach. But now the Western medicine almost has to acknowledge that there is a connection between how you're feeling and what stress is doing to your life, and also doing to the physical and physiological parts of the body. So also in medicine now, more attention and more research is done on meditation, mindfulness and yoga, and they all show that the doing more practice of that actually makes a change in our hormones, so less stress hormones, and it changes how it can change the pain, the reception of pain, and even we know that it can change on a genetic level. So some genes might come are more switched on than other genes. So very exciting that now gets more integrated in the Western medicine. So I wanted to explore a little bit more, and I had that plan to do that with a retreat. So I looked on the internet, and in the exact same period of time that I had a holiday, I looked at several retreats, and one of them was Cameron's. So I looked on the internet and what her background was, and I really connected with her video about aligning the heart and the head together. Because what I experience in my consultation room with the patients is that a lot of stress-related problems or issues or feelings of sadness and frustration are because people are not actually doing what they want, or they're looking for what they want and they feel uncomfortable. So I was really curious about what her retreat was about. And I went to her retreat, and I had an initial click with Cameron, and I loved her way of acknowledging the traditional medicine, but also having the knowledge to embed more. Well, that's traditional medicine, that's Western medicine with the ambulance, by the way. I don't know whether you hear that. Anyway, so I really connected with Cameron because she acknowledges the Western type of medicine, which has an part of trying to get people in the best healthy and comfortable state, but also, of course, her expertise of bringing in the more holistic kind of medicine, which pays attention to your energy levels and to your soul and your heart, what you want to do, and blending those together. So what she always says is end with, and I really like that idea. So for me, after that retreat, I noticed, I also had one treatment actually. After one treatment, I already noticed the difference as well. I noticed that my patients, I was opened up a little bit more, and I knew what my head and heart alignment was, that I wanted to do more of this holistic kind of medicine, so more looking at how people are feeling and how their energy fields are and how you can influence that maybe. And so by being more myself, doing what I want, I already noticed with my patients that they were connecting with me more. So it was nice to experience that radiation, that you do something to do, you're really doing what you want to do, and that already affects the people around you in my daily practice. And after that retreat, we kept in contact, and Cameron offered to do some teachings with me, to give me some of her knowledge, bring that over to me, which I was really, really grateful for, because she has the talent to make something which is quite complex, especially if you've done Western medicine, to understand the wobbly parts of a traditional kind of medicine, and to make that transformation of thinking, to make that still really easy. That's Cameron's talent, that she can reduce it to very simple explanations and simple understandings, and it almost feels like common sense, coming home to what is logical. And I really like to also explain that, the simple common sense things, to my patients, because little things, being more connected to nature, being in your rhythm, those already minor little things that you that are common sense, that can change a lot in how a person is feeling. So I've experienced that as well with just the short duration that I had teachings from Cameron. I already noticed that it makes a whole lot of difference to me, but also to my patients. So I really enjoyed having this journey with Cameron, and I know that she's also keen on getting some research done on her programs, because her program consists of a step plan where you go through different steps, and it's meant to, well, it enables you to understand where you're coming from, what are your roots, how can I nourish myself, where am I in my power, what do I like, what do I dislike, and to ways to understand who you are and where you are in your power, and where you are in how you are living with the most natural flow of being yourself. And I think I have touched a little bit of that, so that's why it's more easier for me now to do my consultations, because it feels like I'm more connected to myself. This was the part that I was missing before, and now I've got a little bit more like a warm coat around me to offer to people with this traditional medicine. So when I'm doing consultations now, I actually feel that the work is going by itself. It's not, I really enjoyed my job as a GP before this. I enjoy being with people. I enjoy having the vulnerability to talk to people. But now I connect easier, and it almost goes like I've got the wind under my wings, and I can easily do this work with the wind in my back. And I believe that this also saves a lot of energy, or it gives me almost energy, which I think we need now in these stressful times where we drain a lot of energy out of ourselves. So what I've discovered is that if you are living in your natural kind of energy, your flow, you're being totally comfortable with what you're doing, and you're following your heart, that saves a lot of energy. Because it almost brings you energy. And in stressful times that we're living in, I think that's an important thing, because all the stressful things we're going through will drain of our energy. So to do what we like doing, that will at least balance it out a little bit. That's my belief. So I'm really excited about this research that Cameron is planning to do on this program, because I believe that this outcome might reveal that connecting your heart and head is as important as meditation, yoga, and mindfulness, in order to regulate our stress levels or our energy levels better. And that enables us to live the most healthy, whole life that we want to live.